Now, adolescents talking about bladder exstrophy. As in elementary school children, the experience of adolescence and their emotional experience of bladder exstrophy may indeed not come out in language. For some, it may, but in some, it may come out in behavior. It kind of comes out sideways. So, sadness, grief, anxiety may indeed come out in irritability, anger, anxiety, which may indeed lead to depression. We know that kids with chronic illnesses are at risk for anxiety and depression due to all that medical intervention that they need and all the time and effort it takes to manage our health condition. But what we also know is that talking about our anxiety and talking about our fears also reduces the depressive symptoms because we're providing ourselves with support. One of the ways that we can help teens is initiating these conversations with them about what they want their friends to know, how they want support, and sharing that information with their friends. A very intelligent and mature teen once told me that when they found that their parents' friends knew about their medical issues, they felt very angry, and they wished that their parents had told them who was aware of their medical issues and about their body. So I would encourage, from learning from this individual, I would encourage families to talk with their teens about who knows about their medical issues and why you shared it with those individuals, because you needed support when the baby was first born. As with young children, teens sometimes need help naming emotions. I've been working with a family who's had difficulty complying with catheterizations. The mom and the daughter have been explaining to me that they've been having a lot of conflict with one another, and they've been fighting with one another about the medical care that the child needs to do. One of the things that we're working on right now is naming that we're mad at bladder exstrophy. We're mad at the needs that bladder exstrophy entails, and not mad at each other. And then, of course, anger is a very normal experience to have, and it's a very understandable and acceptable emotion. However, finding ways to express our anger is sometimes very difficult. Sometimes teens have a difficult time talking to their family. They don't want to burden them with the feelings that they're having. So accessing support to practice these discussions and to gain avenues to talk about these things sometimes may be helpful. That may be asking your medical team to connect you to another family of a teen, or it may be finding a counselor in your area or speaking to the mental health provider on your team. I've been speaking with some adolescents in our clinic and some preteens about the idea of letter writing. These letters can be anonymous, but it gives us an activity to do when we're feeling powerless, when we're feeling like we're isolated. We can write a letter to a newborn child or their parents for them to read when they're older. Or parents can write letters to other parents who may have a newborn. You may also, of course, give these letters to your medical team so that they can provide them to other families. The purpose of letter writing is to give us an opportunity to put in black and white the experiences that we've had, the fears that we've had, the success that we've had, so that we can inspire other individuals and let them know that they're not alone.